Texas, though, considered Super Tuesday's crown jewel for the presidential hopefuls, and it could be a turning point for a lot of the campaigns. Alicia Inns joins us now from one of the many polling places with more on what's at stake here in Texas. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, John. And yeah, the polls have just opened. There's actually a line that started to form here at Zilker Elementary School. People waiting now to get inside to cast their vote. As you can see, this is one of many of the locations across the central Texas area in Travis County as well. Texas, actually the largest state holding its presidential primary on Super Tuesday. And as we mentioned, it could really make or break some campaigns for some of these candidates here. But we want to talk about what is at stake, especially for the state of Texas. 155 Republican delegates, 252 Democratic ones, though 30 of those are super delegates who can support anyone at the party's convention. By the way, the number of delegates there, that's more than the 4 states that have already voted combined just in the state of Texas alone. Most of those delegates have already made up their minds here, but the Associated Press found that 18 of the Texas superdelegates have committed to back Hillary Clinton. The Texas primary could set up an interesting situation for the Republicans here. If one candidate gets enough votes, they could walk away with all of the delegates, obviously giving them a big boost here. But here's an in-depth look at how this really works here. If one candidate gets more than 50% of the vote, they get all 155 delegates in Texas, among the biggest prize so far there. But if the top candidate gets less than 50%, the delegates are then split up proportionally. And voters, for you, Texas, in case you haven't noticed, it really matters here.
This is one of those elections in which voters are much more in the center of the process in Texas than they've been in a long time. And so the sense of it mattering and the sense of inclusion in something that has a lot of national attention, I think should really motivate voters.
Now, parents and drivers, I do want to give you a heads up. A lot of these polling centers, voting centers, are actually near schools. And so I would just want to say drive slow if you can, because there's during rush hour especially, there's a morning, lunch, and an evening rush hour where people are going to be out here voting. Just be sure to slow down and avoid being able to hit anyone. These people are coming to waiting in line to cast their ballot. Just keep that in mind. John, I'll send it back to you.